Nation, we are in Merritt, Oklahoma, and live to you for tonight's basketball matchup between the Apache Lady Warriors and the Merritt Lady Whalers. They're making their starting lineup announcement. We're going to get this started. Well, we might be having some technical difficulties. Let me see if I can. There goes Jason Walker wanting me to interview him. We might have him up here at halftime, see what he has to say. Hopefully the stream is going to be okay. We might have to kick off at the first half and redo it if it's choppy. I think it's going to be okay. Mm. All right, we're getting ready to kick it off here in Merritt. Not kick it off, tip it off here in Merritt, Oklahoma. The Apache Lady Warriors and the highly ranked Merritt Lady Oilers. I believe they're ranked number 2 in Class 2A this year. Okay. Lady Oilers are going to get the ball first. Kicks it over to the right side. Ladies playing good defense so far this year. Over the top of Emma, and he says she fouled. I don't think that was necessarily a foul, but that foul was going to be called on Emma Claiborne of the Lady Warriors. That's her first foul. We're just getting started here in the first quarter. That's going to be tough if he's calling that already for Emma all night, because the Oilers are going to work their way down into the paint quite often tonight. She makes the second one. Lead 1-0. They put on the press. Emily's bringing the ball up, trying to get back to the center. Emma gets the ball out to Cheyenne. Cheyenne covers the timeline, hits it out in the corner. She puts it up at you like that brings the ball up. Past the timeline. Kicks the three. Rebounded by Emily. Emily kicks it out to Cassie. Cassie's got another transition opportunity. Looks like a little too soft. Just can't get that one to fall. Here comes Merritt. Picks up a three. Misses it. Oh, he's going to call a foul on Emily down low. That's going to be a hard night if they call those like that, not let them play basketball down there inside the paint. That's 2 fouls already on the Warriors down there on their post player. And neither one of them, I believe, should have been a foul. Well, she makes the first one, ties up the game 2-2. Yeah, it's a little choppy. And she misses the second one, rebounded by Emma Claiborne, kicked it out to Cheyenne. As Cheyenne brings the ball up the court. Cheyenne kicks it out to Michaela. Michaela drives the lane. Kicks it up the glass a little bit too hard. Rebound. He said he comes to the blocking side. As Cassie's going to get in line to shoot, she's struck out pretty hard on her elbow. Starting the last few games, the Warriors have started off a little slow on the free throw line, but for the year, they're over 70%. Cassidy makes her first, and that's exactly what we need. That's the second one. Here come the Warriors. Back down. They told you they look at it in that tape, man. Right long. Emily throws the ball out to Cassidy. Cassidy gets to cutting Cheyenne up the left hand side of the court. Cheyenne brings it back out to the 3-point line. Wanted to take the three, decided not to. Gets it up to Cassidy. Good defensive team. The Warriors Austin is Cheyenne had that ball to shoot. That was out there on top of us. Here comes Cassidy at the top of the key. Cassidy kicks that cutting. McKenna knocked out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. Yeah, I forgot to move the camera again. Go get it. I got it. I got it. I got it. No, I got you. Oh, he picks it off of Emily's leg, and it's going to be Oiler basketball. Well, here come the Oilers. Tied up ball game, 4-4. 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. When the quarter breaks, we're going to redo the stream and see if we can get you a better. This 3-2 Oilers rebound, go back up, and up again down there in the left hand. Yeah. There's Cassidy bringing the ball across the timeline. Anyway, he's been a good fire as he goes up. So far in this game, 4 fouls have been called in the first 2.5 minutes. Cassidy's going to go to the line to shoot two to tie this ball game early in the first quarter. Okay. Yeah. Here you go. Cassidy makes the first one. Maybe makes the second one, and we're tied back up. Well, bring both. 3-point line. Looking to work it down low. Out to the field side. And she misses it off the wind. You turned it down there. And the feedback is good. The down low game for Merritt is tight, so we're going to have to defend that. We're not going to stolen. Not Merritt, and she brings it back to Emma to the. Emma gets it across the timeline to Cheyenne over to the right side. Cheyenne goes to the third. Right side, rebounds her own basketball. Gets it back outside. Brings it to the top of the key. Got to make those when you're cutting in. You got a decent shot. There's McCullough who threw me at the back of the rim. No good. They got Emma Claiborne. And Cheyenne tries to take a three. Brings the ball up to the top of the key. Rooted by a tough Cheyenne Martinez. And in the corner for three. She missed it. Rebounded by the Rattler. Back in that down low fake game. We're gonna have to stir that up somehow. Michaela driving the ball up the floor. To Cheyenne. Throws Cassidy. Going to be a turnover. Merritt basketball. They're coming in for Michaela McGuire. Jala comes in with those long arms and long fingers. He's a defensive specialist, can block the shot. Put her hands in there and knock the ball out for a strike. Diane almost tipped that one. And they drive down low. No foul called. Actually missed it. Got her own base down and got the foul that time. The foul's going to be called on Jala. going to count the basket. She's going to go to the line to shoot one. Which is that one. Rebounded front court. Jolly gets it, secures it, kicks it out to Emma. Emma brings it across the timeline back to Cheyenne. Emily's Cassidy's looking to run the paint. And she gets it started. And here comes the Rattlers, leading 12-9. Gets knocked away. That's going to be a turnover. Ball's going to be turned to Apache. Defensive play right there by Cassidy Elizarez. Pressure in the ball. Cheyenne's throwing the ball in, looking for a place to throw. Gets it out to Cassidy, but she's going to be signed at the top of the tee. There's been a lot of stop players here in the first quarter, leading 12-9. Both teams have 3 fouls, 6 fouls called here so far, but 3:08 left here in the first quarter. Gets the ball into Cheyenne. Cheyenne kicks it over to Jyla. Jyla brings it around the top of the key. Cassidy back to Cheyenne. Cheyenne looking to drive, kicks it out to Emma. Emma over to Cassidy. That was a tough pass. And they're back to the top of the key, looking to get something going. Cheyenne, next to the three, this is a shot. On the rebound. As the ball looked like it was going out, Emily's got the ball top of the key, looks to drive, brings it back out to the top. With Cheyenne on the 3-point line. But now Cassidy. Cassidy looking to drive the lane. They've almost got this figured out. That's been got to get to go. Last touch beyond the leaders, but they're going to give it to Merritt. Merritt's doubling the top of the key when we come up our screen trying to drive into the lane. Merritt's got 2 people there tag teaming that already, so that's going to be tough for the Warriors. We're going to see an adjustment hopefully by Coach M. They get it down to the baseline, back to the top in the near court. Kicks it over to the 3-point line. Looks like they're going to lift it into the paint. Here comes drive back up to the 3-point line. Looks like they want to get it inside the paint. Looking hard to get it there. After they scored most of the points so far tonight. They're going to and they got up to you. Not a minute. They got the Cheyenne. She brings it back to the that's what he said right there in the first quarter. The Warriors lead 14-11. They went to go around. Then they're going to find Slaughter. Then the Runners. Cheyenne Martinez. There's 15 fouls. Cheyenne's first team foul. 31 left here. First quarter. Here comes a couple of replacements for Merritt. As they look to extend their lead. Right up the middle of the gut. Easy. You can't let that happen in a close game. That extends the lead to 3 for the Rattlers. Kelly Clinton was coming to the game, along with Brianna Hollingwater, Cheyenne Martinez, Michaela McGuire, and John Lataya. That's the 5 of the Lady Warriors. Cheyenne kicks it out to Jolly. Jolly left. Was going to go up. She's been solid. She was going up. She's going to be to shoot 2 with 1 inside left here in the first quarter. See. Takes the first one. And Jolly makes the second one. That's the lead to 1 with 1 minute left here in the first quarter as the Whalers bring the ball up the court over the timeline up to the 3-point line. 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by Kelly Cranfield with the John. John brings it in, looking for Clinton Cheyenne. Yeah. This handles the basketball, and they're going to play the lock on the Lady Warriors. Here come the Rollers back across to the timeline as they basically got a shot back up off the glass. Out the basket, got to the line to shoot one. That extends Merritt's lead over the Apache by 3 with the opportunity to make it 4 with 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nicely done. Nice the second one. Nevaeh Smith's coming in for Lady Warriors. Replace Cheyenne Martinez. Early with 30 seconds left. Coach give it one pick up the ball. As Nevaeh good across the line. Knocked out of bounds by Merritt. Now it looks like Lady Warriors. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to McKenna. Taylor looking to shoot a 3. Brianna into Nevaeh. 5 seconds left. But people got to shot. There's the ball down the court. Kicking it back out to. No. Man, Right, we're getting ready to start the first quarter, or not fourth quarter, the second quarter. Here in just a minute. Let's take a quick. What do you say right here? Thank you. We ready to set for step in the second line. Yeah, that's where 50 yards of this season. They're shooting 100% tonight as they break out into the second quarter. And that's Emily Simpson, Michaela Wire, Nevaeh Smith, Cheyenne Martinez, and Kelly Greenfield. We're going to get time, and then we're going to do this maybe it's a better stream. This is the play down, and Kelly kicks out to Emily, top of key. Emily over to Cheyenne. Cheyenne's trying to fight for the rebound. Merritt comes up with it. Merritt brings it next time. I didn't even think that there's a guy over there. Something is still going to foul. Puts Merritt back to the front line. As he makes the first one. There was a foul. It wasn't any where he was shooting. And we're here in the second quarter. And at the lane, Cal Cranfield near side. Got the ball. That'll be the second here in the second quarter. Yep. It'll be number 15's first. Same left in the Lady Warriors down by. Cheyenne ball into Emily. Emily gets it back out. Kelly Cranfield top team. Cheyenne Martinez looks like she wants to shoot 3 from the corner. To the top. Kicks it over to Pena. Here come the Lady Warriors trying to get this press. It's it over Kelly. Kelly turns through. And here come the Warriors. He needs to be fouled. And he's going to call the foul on Cheyenne Martinez. It's going to be her second personal foul. With 6:36 left in the second quarter, Emma Claiborne and come in. And Nevaeh and Cheyenne take a seat. Now we're going to put the press on. Well, that was too easy for the Warriors. 2 points. And they'll come back to the right. Ball to the corner. And there goes Cheyenne. Bring ball across the timeline. To the top of the team. Looks like she wants to and it's too short. That's something you can't have possessions like that, especially as he's trying to get it out. I'm telling you, these risks tonight are doing the fouls a little bit harder than other risks that we've had so far this year. Other risks we've had to let the girl play a little bit more. That's his second foul here for report. Wonder what they're going to do in the ball game when they get really rough. Ash makes the second one, so that's a 5-3-point play. Ash Andrew looks to drive the lane over the rest of the offense, and he's missing the better pass, man. Ladies, we need to settle down. Not trying to say anything. With our business, as Merritt climbing a 60-point lead. We went on 14 to run here. And next Cheyenne gets the ball as well. And here comes Anders. And he makes a defensive foul there. Nothing big damage. Alec Cranfield comes into the game. That's Cheyenne making a start foul here in the second quarter. 5:16 left. Looking on and they would lead up 19 points. Now we later just settle down and just start climbing back into this thing one at a time. There's a play Brown. Hey, we're in the first half of the second quarter. It's the first rating thing that began to build up for them, and they just came out of the way to the bucket. We're going to miss with the wire. That's the player to shoot too. They're really good at moving the ball until they find that post player. When somebody getting through the paint, they able to get off. They don't do it. So he's been out there. Actually misses the first one. And misses the second one. They got like Cranfield. There's a racing like not over that in the game for the Warriors. Also, we got Cassidy, Billy, and McCain. Cassidy goes to he got to defeat the Cassidy's line, puts Cassidy to the line. He's not running it tonight. Different type of waste. Cassidy's got line to shoot two. Makes the Rocket Warriors. He's one. Here comes Billy Pearson of Mason and China. Look at the end of this one. 6-8 from the free throw line. Probably the time. Cassidy is from the free throw line. And I'm going to bring the ball at the floor. You bring it across time. Bring it slow. Head out. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring the ball at the floor. So come on through the lever. He says he's on the ball the other way. That's better. He wants to lead. You're in the second. We're going to do anything. And in. If he brings up, when she went to the right, okay. Well, Cassidy, that's the Warriors' team final. In the second quarter, the Cassidy shoots the ball, brings the ball up the floor. And here comes the skating through the lady blue. Switch it out his 5 or 5. Basketball. Three corner for the lady. Right there in the second one. It's time to take it. And Merritt takes me back. He's going to take back to the one and one. The Jolly size. Foul right. That's going to be Carter. And he makes it. We're running out of match in the line today. The same one. I was not able to be there. It's had to bring the ball to the top of the team. Ready to the Rockets and the Kennedy. Send it through. Decided not to get that feeling. Or that looks bad. Something that's good. And for the ballers. And Merritt tonight. Where is he back in this game? Down by 20 sets. Way back here in the first one. Back in for the Lady Warriors, and they smooth as they go to the game. That's the 100% from the line. Cassidy looks pretty good. Here they come down. And